is on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Whittington. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pocket breaking down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Hughes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He turns that loose down the right side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's got it! And the Ducks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big Ten too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
He's got it for a big play. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires it down the seam. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was... In the red area, it's Hughes. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Moore to the air. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the... 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. He'll start this drive firing. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Moore will throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Blasted as he lets it go.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Hughes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick completion on the out. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Moore to the air. Gonna take a shot. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him.
He makes a grab. The Ducks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Rides to back and leaves it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And they'll drag him down. They'll run the toss. Fighting off the defender. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Used the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Benson. At the 35, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able.
Deep shot for the end zone. He got it. Touchdown. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Moore will throw. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. And now the lead. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.